Hello, everybody. This is Alia Jamal, the love coach, coming here for another love circle. And today we are talking about understanding I am. Pretty much each and every one of us have used the I am statement affirmations to perk our mood up or to rewire our unconscious mind. And maybe we lean on those affirmations a lot. Maybe when we are not feeling confident, we are just telling to ourselves, I'm confident, I'm confident, I'm confident. And that is our go-to tool. But do we even understand what that is doing to us? What I am really is. This conversation is all about that. If you can understand this piece, you will get access to unlimited energy that you can tap into at any given time. But if you don't understand this tool, which most of us don't understand this tool, it's going to be just another thing that you're doing that is not really working for you. So first, let's start with any time that we say I am this, I am that, I am lazy, I'm smart, I am, you know, procrastinator, um, I am introvert, I'm extrovert, all kind of things that we attach with the word I am. Now, I don't know if other languages have something similar. I speak two other languages. And now that I'm thinking about it, they do have something similar, but I'm going to stick to English for now. So when we put anything next to I am, you're pretty much defining who you are allowed to be in that moment. It's just as if you're creating a box, you're creating a physical reality, and you're saying, this is who I am. And all the things that we speak about ourselves, if you have not done the deeper work, if you have not done the inner work, they are opinion of other people. Who decides you're introvert or extrovert? Who decided it? Maybe a psychology test that you took, a personality test that you took. That's not your opinion. That's someone else's opinion. You might say, yeah, Leah, but those are experts' opinion. But my friend, what I'm here to share with you, you are an infinite being. So if I say you're introvert, now I have limited you. If I say you're an extrovert, I have limited you. Once I started playing with these concepts, because the deeper I went, the more I realized I'm not just one thing. I cannot be defined. So then I started playing with things. I can become the most introvert person that you will ever meet. I can become the most extrovert person you will ever meet. It's all in my control because I have learned how to shift those things, those energies within us to shift from here to there. And that is what I am going to be sharing with you all today. So, first of all, I want you to understand everything that you put next to I am is somebody else's opinion. It's not true. We want to put what is really true in front of I am, and I'll share with you why is it so, because it is a very powerful word that exists in this universe. So now after that you have a list, okay, these are all the I ams that I consider for myself, and they are somebody else's opinion. And if you want to have a conversation, make your I am list, reach out to me. I can guarantee you I can tear each and every one of them apart and show you how it's someone else's opinion. I have always been an A+ student. I was always told, you're such a smart kid, you're so smart, you're so intelligent, you're this, you're that. As I started working through my own identity, who I wanted myself to be in this very specific moment, I realized that's someone else's opinion, and I'm always concerned of their validation. So I had to do my own inner work to define what intelligence means to me, what smartness means to me, what hard work means to me. So I don't take the conditions that I've been given from the society, from my parents, from the culture, or from world at large. Once you have defined what they are, the I ams that you carry in your mind, the way you're talking to yourself all day long. It happens inside of you, does not happen outside of you. And you can see how these are other people's opinion. Now we want to focus on what do you want it to be? If you don't have a list to work with, you're going to have hard time depending on, the direction we are going. So who would you like to be? You might say, well, I would like to be beautiful, but I'm not. I'm pretty ugly. I would like to be confident, but I'm not. I'm a very scared person, or I have low self-esteem and that. Forget about what you think you are. Only focus on who you would like to be. If there is a buffet of characteristics in front of you, which one of those would you pick? And you can pick as many as you want, as little as you want. You can put 5 or you can pick 500. It's up to you, because that is what going to determine where the energy is going to go, where it is going to be focused. So once you have those two things, now let's understand what I am is, and then we'll come back how you're going to use this list. Every time I say the word I am giving a suggestion to my unconscious mind. So just a little bit of a background story. There's a conscious mind, there's an unconscious mind. Unconscious mind gets created or developed between 0 to 7 years old. After 7 years old, we start to develop conscious mind. That is where we have the ability to think and reject ideas. 0 to 7, we are just sponges. We're taking in everything. If mommy said in that time, you're beautiful, you'll think you're beautiful. If mommy said you're ugly, for the rest of your life, you're going to think ugly. You're ugly because that is the suggestion that has been put in there. It has created your belief system. It has created your paradigm, and you are going to create reality from that place. So most of the I ams that we think were created between 0 to 7, whether you were told or whether you were shown around you by your parents' behavior. So it could be your parents didn't trust you much with whatever, maybe your siblings or with your homework, and they were always like, so in your face, the child thinks they are not capable. And those are exactly the adults who are going to college, calling mom and dad on every difficult thing that comes in their way, are maybe 35 and still living with their parents, or even older, still living with their parents, not in a capacity that, they are there to support, but they actually need support from parents. So there is a difference when we are depending on our parents and when we are letting them depend on us. There's a difference. When the child does not develop, I am capable of taking care of myself, and they keep thinking, I need mommy and daddy, they are not going to connect with their full potential because they are so stuck in the conditioned self. They cannot even see their unlimited being. So that is something I keep in mind as a parent all the time. How am I disabling my child by the message I am sharing with my child? So this is just for all the parents out there. Be very mindful of the opinion of your opinion that you're sharing with your child, or the way you are even showing up in front of them. That's why when we become parents, we become more mindful of what we are doing, the growth, and being more mindful, and, just being a better example to them. Okay, so we are sending our unconscious mind a suggestion every time we say the word I am. And your words are more powerful than maybe someone else's words. So let's say today you got laid off from work and you just got home and you're telling yourself, I'm such a loser. How could I even not see it? Why didn't I apply for jobs ahead of time? I knew everything is going down. Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? What is happening? You're sending yourself suggestions. I'm a loser. I'm bad. I'm not capable. You're putting horrible things in front of the word I am. Well, you're in your defense, you'll say, well, I'm pissed. Who else I'm gonna take it on? I'll take it on myself. We are so used to using ourselves as our own secret punching bag that we don't even realize the damage we are doing. So let me show you, when you turn against yourself with your I ams in a negative way, what is that doing for you? Now, I am, it's, um, it defines your soul. When I say, I am this, I am that, I am this, I am that, I could be defining my body. But the word I am is defining your soul. It's programming your unconscious mind to draw that very specific energy. So if let's say this is neutral point in the middle, right? And you want to draw from the infinite energy of your soul. Your soul is already complete, it's already abundant, it already have a soulmate, it already have a perfect home. It has everything that you can ever think of, and even more, it already has that. So if you say, I am rich, you're drawing the energy from your soul, you're expanding your vessel. Now that light can come in. The more you keep saying it, now you can attract that light in your life. So what will happen? You will start attracting opportunities to collaborate. You will start to attract opportunities to do something different. You might start attracting very different, very specific people who are going to support you, who are going to be your cheerleaders. Your friend circle might change. Just one word, I am rich. That's all you said. But if you say, I'm a loser, now this we are going to consider upper world. This is lower world. Now, when you say I'm a loser, you're going to draw energy from the lower world. What that is going to do, it's going to create exactly what you want. One is pulling from the light, the other is pulling from the darkness. Now you are going to keep creating scenarios after scenarios. You will keep attracting situations where you are going to be a loser. And it will keep happening. This is something very simple, but almost all of us don't use this because we are so lost in the drama that is going on in our life that we forget I am in control. I can control what I'm saying to myself, what I am thinking about myself, what I am associating with myself. If we just become aware of that power, that free will that we have, we can control where our life is headed. Again, it's very simple. It's hidden in plain sight. Usually the biggest secrets of the universe, they are hidden in plain sight. They are so easy, they're so simple that we ignore them because we think, change has to be massive and it has to be big and the secrets of the universe has to be so big that when I discover it, my whole being would just shiver. No, my friend, it's hidden in plain sight. Exercising your choice every single day. How are you exercising your choice every single day? When you use I am. Taking it in a little bit of a spiritual direction, a little more, you might have heard I am that I am. And it's used mostly in the Christian community, this phrase. It's not, I have never heard it in Muslim community or even in Hindu community. No. Yeah. I have read more of it in the Christianity mysticism. I am that I am. And it is part of my morning affirmation before I start my meditation. There's an affirmation that I follow. I'm not the mind. I'm not the thought. I'm not the emotion. I'm not the body. I am that I am. What is that? You might have heard of it. You might have heard of it, on a YouTube video. That is a declaration. I am part of I am. I am that I am. That I am is God. In that moment, I am affirming I am part of God. I am created by God. There is an element of God within me. And if you have very hard time with the word God because you don't believe in God, you don't associate with any religion, think of a higher power. Think of the life force that has kept you alive and keeps everything alive. It is within you. You are part of it. You are together. You are one. You are never disconnected from that power. Never, ever, ever. Even if you are going through your darkest time right now, you have hit rock bottom of rock bottom, and you're like, there's no way out of this darkness, you're still connected with I am, that I am. You're still connected with God. You're so important that God, in a moment, thought of you and then created you. Whether you feel that importance or you don't feel it, whether you feel worthy of His love or you don't feel it, but that love is still there. Where we get lost, sometimes we're like, well, if I am such a high being, if I am part of God, then why am I so lazy? Alia, please explain that to me. Why I feel so stuck, why I feel so sad. My friend, you did not practice your choice, your free will. We are living in a dimension where me and you have free will. We can be whoever we want. We can be a loser. We can be the most successful person. But we have to make a choice how we are using this powerful I am. You can put anything in front of I am and you will become it. Because what is happening, you're drawing the energy of that. We are an empty vessel. Think of yourself as empty glass, an empty bottle. Now you can put water in that, you can put juice in that, you can put milk in that, you can put any other frizzy, liquid in that, you can put alcohol in that, you can put muddy water in that, you can put anything in that. What are you choosing to put in you all the time? Are you putting in you other people's opinion? Are you putting in you your backstory, your past trauma, or are you putting in what your soul is, the way God created it, the perfection it is? The reason we have such a hard time to even connect with that, because most of us, we don't know what our soul is. We have not taken time to sit with ourselves to realize I am not this body. This body is temporary. I am going to come out of this body. And what is this I am that is going to come out of the body? Let me figure out who that being is, how infinite that being is. When I started hanging out with my soul, very soon I realized, you know what? I can ask my soul to show itself to me. I mean, when you start going a little deeper into the etheric world, all kind of ideas start coming into your mind. And one day I started asking my soul, I was like, I want to see you. I want to see you in your entirety. And the kind of experiences I have had from those deeper conversations and how real they are to me, they are more real to me than the world that I live in. And when that connection starts to become so deep, when you will not go to sleep till you have had a conversation with your soul, when you will not make a decision till you have had a conversation with your soul, because your bond with that being is so strong. When you start to take advice from your soul and not from other people, when you get to that level, no one can get between you and you. That is when we become our infinite, unlimited, unshakable, unbreakable self. One of the things that I teach my client, my job is to get them so close to their soul that they don't need me again, that they can draw the wisdom from their higher self, that maybe they can even connect with my consciousness wherever they are in the future, and they can draw energy from there. One of the things I taught, I think it was about a month ago, I told one of my client, I said, okay, you're at that point. Now, I want you to, whenever you have a question or something, don't message me, because I provide 24/7 access to my clients. They can reach out to me anytime, ask me anything. I said, don't reach out to me. Reach out to my consciousness and ask me the question and hear my voice in your ears so you know what I'm sharing with you. That is a very different skill set, my friend, to develop. We all have it. We just don't use it. We use it for all kind of worst case scenario. This is when we use it. And then I'm gonna say this to that person, and then they're gonna say that, and then I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna say that. And it's a whole negative conversation where we are in that moment in the lower world. We want to be in the upper world. I reach out to all my mentors, my coaches, I channel them, I talk to them all the time. We are one soul. But when would I realize it? When I am hanging out with my soul. When I am realizing that that is what I am. I am not this body. I'm not this limited body. I'm not this limited consciousness either. My soul consciousness is so expansive. When we start connecting with that, I can guarantee you, you're going to find it very hard to tell yourself, I am lazy, I am this, I am that. You're going to find it very hard. At this point, I can do what some people will consider like, the worst possible biggest mistake. Some people might consider that. I can go through that moment feeling so grounded, so relaxed, not turning against myself, and just say, oh, that is a nice experience. Do we want to have that experience again? Yes or no? That's it. That is the power that comes when we take control of what I am we are associating with. Now, for those of you who are still having hard time, okay, how do I connect with this soul that you're talking about? How do I connect with my perfection? So just take a moment, close your eyes, take a very deep breath, relax your body. Let's activate your parasympathetic system. So take even a deeper breath so your diaphragm is being pushed so you can truly relax. And now you can just put your hand on your heart, the middle of your chest. It's an easier way to exit your brain, your mind, and come into your heart. And just take another deep breath from your heart as if you're breathing from that place. And now imagine you are in a different dimension. You're sitting in a different place. You're not really sitting here. Maybe you're aware of it, but you're also sitting in another place. Just like how I will say right now, hey, imagine you're on a mountaintop. So you're sitting in your chair, but you're also imagining your mountaintop. So imagine you are in a place where you're in the company of the Creator. The power that created you is right next to you. You are in the unlimited world, and you are there as the soul. Just feel how it feels to be next to the power that created you, right next to your own source, where all the light is coming to your vessel and keeping it alive. How is that soul feeling being around this infinite light? And what does that soul feels about it? Who is it? What are the words that come to you? And now open your eyes, but stay there. Don't come back here. Stay there in your mind's eye. I know I'm stretching your mind a little bit. In your mind's eyes, stay right next to your creator, however that image came to you. Stay there and keep feeling who you are as the soul. What are the words that are coming to you? Write them down and see if they match from the list that we made before. Because most of the time we make the list based on what I want in my life, comparing ourselves to other. I want to be rich. I want to have a house, and I am a business owner, or I'm a homeowner, or I'm a Porsche owner. Whatever we associate ourselves is coming from the comparison. Your soul is already complete. Your soul is already enough. Your soul is already worthy. Your soul is light. Your soul is love. There were 5 I ams that I worked with about 2 to 3 years with one of my spiritual coach, and it was I am the light. I am love. I'm I am a divine design, something like that. In all of those, I'm the light and I am love stuck to me. And I kept saying them over and over and over. And that was the start of the journey where I started to realize I am love. I started saying I am love. I started feeling I am love. I started treating other people from a place of such deep love where it was unconditional. It didn't matter how they treated me. I started treating them because that's who I am. And that is how we are supposed to approach our relationship. Don't treat other people based on how they have treated you. Treat them based on who you are. That is when you get to be authentic. That is when you get to be truthful to who you are. Again, as the soul, not the body. Now, I'm sure someone is going to say, but Alia, what about all the toxic people and the narcissist in my life? We can love other people from a distance. Make your own judgment, but I can assure you this much: if you do have toxic people in your life, if you do have narcissist people in your life, you are toxic within you. You are a narcissist within you, but you're just having very hard time accepting that, because we all love to be self-righteous. We say, I am perfect, I am this, and you're wrong, especially when we get on self-development path and we have read one book or we have watched one YouTube video. We think we have the right to tell everybody how wrong they are. But my friend, you can only see in your reality what exists within you. If you're seeing ugliness in your reality, that exists within you. If you're seeing beauty in your reality, that exists within you. Somewhere, somehow, deep down, you have associated I am blank, and you're receiving that from your environment. I am is that powerful. You could be drawing light from the upper world all day long, or you could be drawing darkness from the lower world all day long. Me and you have a free choice, a free will till we are in this body. That's why we came in this body. If we don't exercise that choice, no one can help us. No one can do anything for us at all. I can go my whole life from one mentor to the other, investing money, reading this, reading that. But if I don't pause and realize, you know what, in this moment, I have a choice to pick how I'm seeing myself, what I'm thinking about myself, what I'm speaking about myself, what perception I'm creating, what self image I have of myself in this moment. If I don't connect with that truth, there's no shift happening. There are people who will say, I've been going for therapy for 10 years, nothing has changed, or I'm just a little bit better. Because that connection didn't happen. I am in control in this moment. I am a divine being living in this body. Whatever I put next to I am, I become that, because that is the energy I'm drawing. I'm telling the universe, hey, I want to be the vessel for power. I want to be the vessel for love, because you're saying I am love. So then you become the vessel for love. Another thing you can do, if you are on the journey of, like, really making things a little bit serious for you, pick three things. I picked love, light, joy slash happiness. Those were the three words I chose, um about 3 years ago. I would say that is when I was doing that kind of work within me. If you go around my space in my home, you will find the word love in so many places. um i have I decorate my home only with word art. I don't put pictures. I can go on a tangent with pictures in another time, but I use word art. When you will put the word love, or you can see the word love behind me, you can see the heart. When you will put that around you, your unconscious is picking up on that energy. You can even make a list of characteristics. I am intelligent, I'm beautiful, I'm this, I'm that. Create it into a word art and put it in your living room if that is where you hang out the most. Your unconscious mind is going to start picking up on the energy of those words. Words have energy, no matter what language it is. They have energy. It's going to start picking up that energy, and it is going to start changing your inner environment, your inner dialogue. If you don't believe that, I will say practice it. Do it for 30 days, and you will see a huge shift. How those words in your surrounding space can have an impact. We all have heard of the experiment with water. I think it was Dr. Emoto from Japan who did that. So my water, I have a glass water container where I put my filtered water, then I let it sit there before I drink it. It has on the jar, I have the word love, joy, and I believe light. Those three. Because I want that water to be infused with what love, with joy, with happiness, with more light. And even before I drink the water, I take a moment and I program the water, what it's going to do when it goes in my body. I talk to the consciousness of water. The same thing we want to do, we want to talk to the consciousness that is around us. We want to pull in very specific characteristics every single day. So, two things I will recommend you do from now on. One, stop using any of the low vibration words next to I am, even if you're joking. My friend, please stop using yourself as the centerpiece joke in your gatherings, in your friends. I know we love to be jokesters because that's how we hide our trauma. I know we love to do that. Everybody love a jokester in a family, and that is also the person who is deep down sitting with massive trauma that they have not addressed, and they would love to sit in the middle of the living room and say, I am fat, I am stupid, I am this, I am that, and everybody's laughing with them. Please stop doing that. You are drawing more darkness in your vessel, and that darkness is affecting the whole planet. We can be funny, we can tell jokes from a very light place, and I'm not saying light, it like feels lighter, from light, bright light place. We can do that. Find some really nice joke books. My son has a joke book which we use, a very light jokes that nobody's getting insulted. Stop insulting yourself. You are not going to live your soul's full potential if you are stuck in insulting yourself and making yourself, um, that centerpiece jokester kind of character, or you're turning against yourself. Stop doing that. And the second thing I will invite, hang out with your soul. Ask your soul who your soul is. It will tell you, it will talk to you. It will take a little bit to get that relationship going, but it can tell you who it really is. And then you can use those words. I will very quickly share the list that I came up with that I have put on my desk. And before I start my day, I look at it. I remind myself that this is the energy we are drawing in. You can take this list, you can add more to it. This is very much based on the characteristics that I want to develop more and more. So I am telling my soul, hey, I'm the vessel. The ones that I used, I am love, I am power. That's my personal practice. And I'm telling myself, um, I am that I am. But this is more like, let me program myself for the day. So it is, I'm intelligent, strong, incredible, abundant, consistent, open, confident, honest, enthusiastic, creative, punctual, reliable, positive, loyal, classic, elegant, healthy, committed, unique, magical, a healer. So those are the things I want to tell myself, okay, today we are tapping into that energy. But if I don't do that, if I just start my day, what's going to happen? I will be carrying in stuff from last night. And maybe last night I had an argument with somebody. I'm still thinking about that person. I am starting my day with that. No, we need to exercise the choice that we have. Reset your every moment. Just do that. Reset every moment. And you will see the power that you're going to connect with is going to completely shift your life. Because my friend, the secret, like the big secret we all are trying to find, The secret that came out in the movie, that came out in the book, nobody actually told the secret. The secret is present moment. Can you be here? Can you exercise your choice here right now? Can you draw in from the upper world and not from the lower world right now? And how long can you do it? Can you do it only for 5 minutes? Can you do it for 5 hours? Can you do it for every single waking moment? That is where you're going to really connect with the power of I am that I am. I hope that you found this conversation enlightening and it has created a massive shift within you, because when you do the work to heal yourself, you are helping the whole planet heal. And more than ever, right now, we need more light and more people on the healing path. So thank you so much for doing that. If this is something that you want to go deeper into, reach out to me. You can DM me if we are connected on social media, or you can go to my website, aliajamalcoaching.com, and you can book a consultation. I would love to take you on a journey where you get to connect with the light of your soul and you can leave behind the darkness of your conditioned self. Sending you so much love. I will see you all next Thursday. Bye.